Hello, Arizona. Hello, Tucson. How are we feeling today? Are we ready to fight? Are we ready to win? And we will never, ever, ever give up. Thank you all so much for joining me today and for taking the time. My name is Alexandria. And it's so great to be here in Tucson today. You know, my home is a ways from here, but in truth, the distance between us is a lot shorter than we think. And it's a lot shorter than we're told. Mi casa es su casa. And this stop here in Tucson is particularly special to me. It has really special significance in my heart. I was very, very close with Raul Grijalva. And before I dive into it, I just kind of want to share with you a little bit about what he meant to me very briefly and what Tucson means to me by extension. And I know Bernie and Greg are going to say some remarks as well when we wrap up. But, you know, when I was first elected in 2018, I was a waitress, and I had won this upset fight. I had challenged a very, very powerful member of the Democratic Party, and we won in a totally upset primary election. And we won with no money, with just everyday people in our community coming together, outspent by millions of dollars. But people just coming together and believing that we deserved better somehow broke through. And it was a miracle, genuinely a miracle. And when I first got to the House, though, by extent, when you kind of unseat someone that has a lot of power and a lot of relationships in Washington, the reception that I first got on Capitol Hill was very hostile. It was very cold, and it was very, very, very lonely. And we all have our own experiences, but it was hard when you walk into a room every day and it's just, you're just met with so much contempt. But the first door that I walked into in Capitol Hill, the first door that I walked in was Raul Grijalva. And when I was being attacked, not just by Republicans in the right wing, but honestly by a lot of members of my own party, to find people who were kind and compassionate were very few and far between. And Raul Grijalva was the first person to open his door to me, the first. And he welcomed me, and he said, "You belong here. You belong here." Raul Grijalva, your congressman, is a reflection and was a reflection of Tucson's values, of you, of who each and every one of you were, because you believed in him. You sent and picked a man like that. Raul became the chairman of the Natural Resources Committee in Congress. Huge jurisdiction, control of all federal lands. And he came up to me, and not just me, but to so many other people. And he specifically wanted to hand women the gavels and the chairmanships of all the subcommittees of the Natural Resources Committee. And, you know, maybe people not from Arizona and from far other places may not know who Raul was. I know that you all knew who Raul was. And he never would, you know, put out a press statement and say, "Oh, look at all these women." No, he just did it. And because he knew it was the right thing to do. And as a Latina and as a Boricua, too, he was Puerto Rico en la casa siempre, ¿no? Con mucho amor a mi Chicano y Mexicano, but Boricuas, you know, we're loud. We're always, I guess we're all loud, but But, you know, and I think that's also a reflection, his work and commitment to public lands, to the public good, and also to making sure that chingonas had the keys, was a reflection of his love, not just for Tucson, but for his daughter, his daughters Adelita, Raquel, Marisa, and his wife Mona. So I just want to send them so much love in this moment and let you all know that because of Raul, I will always be loyal to the people of Tucson and fight for you the way he would have wanted. So as we're in this moment of grief, it's not just, I hope we all come together and ensure that we carry on Raul's vision and his commitment and legacy, and we continue to choose and send people that make Tucson proud and that are committed to the public good.